Over the past few weeks, we've seen the controversy surrounding Sweet Baby Inc. and the subsequent attacks on gamers by both games journalists and game developers absolutely explode. It's gone nuclear over the past month, showing that over the past 10 years, although a lot of things may have changed, one thing is staying very, very much the same, and that is the fact that woke games journalists and woke game developers absolutely despise gamers. They've made that crystal clear, and now, once again, someone else has stepped into the ring, and they are now playing victim very, very quickly. And that's this person right here. Unleashed Games founder and CEO Irina Pereira brags about excluding white male characters from alpha build of upcoming game Haven. And this is really what it's all about. They'll tell you, we just want diversity and representation. Then they will brag about not having any white people included. Same thing we saw with that former Sweet Baby Inc. employee who now is working on a Black Panther game that was bragging about the fact that no white people get hired onto their team. This is how these people think, and then they'll play victim and say, I can't believe people are hating on me just because I gave this opinion. Well, it did not take long for people to notice this. Here's Grum's Mark Kern. This is the first place I saw this, and I got to give you a shout out to Blabbering Collector, Blabs, who works over at Side Scrollers. She's really the one, I think, in her reply that got the attention of a lot of people. We'll get to that in a second. But Irina Pereira, just wait until they notice that none of our starting characters in our alpha build are white males. None out of 6. Look how happy I am to exclude white people from something. I'm very proud of myself. And this is where it all went off the rails. Now, of course, in the past few hours, she has gone protected. Her company, Unleashed Games, has gone protected after both of them got horrifically ratioed. But let's see exactly what led up to this. Unleashed Games founder and CEO Irina Pereira bragged about excluding white male characters from the company's upcoming game, Haven. In a now-deleted post to X, Pereira wrote, just wait until they notice that none of our starting characters in our alpha build are white males. None out of 6. Look at this fucking ratio. 22 likes to 285 comments. This is before she protected and deleted this entire thread, by the way. Have at it. Again, I'll say representation matters. I don't know how many games have lacked female characters, created gameplay penalties for being a female character, or created vertex shading on white skin to represent people of color. Representation matters. Inclusivity is not the same as racism. Enjoy hating on me for today. I'll go back to making games. Well, let's just get one thing straight. You are the one that's bragging about excluding people of a certain gender and a certain skin color from your game. You are bragging about it. Wait until they see this, ha, ha, ha. Then you got fucking destroyed for it. And again, I think one of the reasons that this ended up getting out kind of into our sphere is Blabbering Collector right here responding to that initial post. Imagine if you wrote black males. How would that look? Equality, not equity. She responds, consider that 95% of video game characters are white and male, a poor representation of the diversity of actual players. I thought it would be a fun experiment. We started with all female characters. Well, you're very specifically targeting white males, and you're bragging about excluding them. This is fucking nuts. Again, they continue to tell on themselves. This is not simply we want representation. They are proud of excluding white male gamers, which is predominantly the market. Let's not get it twisted. And of course, when questioned about this, she said, well, when it gets to full release, you'll be able to design any character you want, blah, blah, blah. Well, then why were you bragging about this in the beginning? Alpha build, demo characters, pre-release, but details don't matter, only outrage. You're the one that started this shit. This is the meme of some dumb bitch, right, shoveling shit over the wall, talking shit, and then it gets thrown back and says, I'm being attacked, how dare you? Like, this is her in real time. But this is a problem in general in the gaming industry right now. That's why we're seeing what we're seeing. These people are more concerned with activism and virtue signaling and bragging about excluding white males and how happy that will make them when people get upset about that, and then claim victim when they get called out for doing the exact thing that they're bragging about doing. These people are fucking pathetic. And it is not the same as it was 10 years ago when there was more power for mainstream games journalism, when there were fewer people that were actually willing to speak out about this shit. Now they are the ones who are getting destroyed at each and every opportunity. And no matter how many people they block, no matter how often they go protected immediately, now how often they try to spin things and play victim, we got the screenshots, we got the receipts. And now, any goodwill that you might have had for making this game, which who knows what it could have been? I don't know. I know one thing, almost no one's going to give it a chance. Here's their YouTube channel, by the way. This is the video they put out 3 weeks ago. Man, it's getting pretty ratioed, isn't it? 47 dislikes to 3 likes. Anybody that may have been thinking about getting this game, man, if they're white males, looks like you're not fucking welcome, according to her. Let me know what you think about this entire thing in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.